I was scared shitless. It was kind of surrounded. It was hot. It wasn't like any other airport you ever been into. It was kind of like a looked more like a factory floor than an airport. There's just piles of luggage that you had to dig through to find yours, or hopefully find yours. A giant like metal fence like holding back hordes of people. But eventually I got outside like towards the exit gate, and there was someone just screaming my name because they'd recognized me from a picture that I had to send them. And so I just kind of figured if they knew who I was, I should probably just go follow them. And that's how I got out of the airport. My name is David Thrasher, and I'm an architect. And I have traveled around the world studying and actively participating in the architecture.
Why is he playing in Oberlin? Is it at the college?
I had been receiving emailed newsletters about the company Architecture for Humanity and what they had been doing around the world, and they had an open call for people to apply to see if they wanted to kind of volunteer their time for the summer and actually go down to Haiti and try and help them out. I got invited there to come spend the month of July in Haiti and try and do some good. I wasn't really nervous. Okay, I was a little nervous, but the more we drove through the city, it was kind of the more nervous I got, just kind of seeing the damage and destruction everywhere and just people and animals all over the street. It's like in a post-apocalyptic movie, pretty much. Everything's in ruins, especially in kind of in the center of the city. Their equivalent of the White House was kind of had collapsed upon itself, and they hadn't done anything to fix it, so it was just fenced off, and it's a big green lawn with a destroyed White House in the background. It's kind of weird, eerie sight. Originally, I really didn't was not sure exactly what I would be doing, but it ended up being I would do a lot of kind of research into natural building techniques, and so going out to sites, taking pictures, helping interview locals, taking measurements, and then from those measurements and kind of the research, jumping right into kind of site development and drawings and conceptual design of possible solutions for whatever kind of needs the client would have. Usually it would be schools, maybe some kind of community center. Was to find a Budweiser over there, let alone a Pabst or High Life. Cigarettes were cheap though. Another thing that's funny to me about the whole trip was that being like the third volunteer there and the biggest dude in the house, I was constantly put on as like almost security duty. So if anyone had to go to the ATM, they would set me outside of it to keep watch. Like I could actually do anything if a mob of Haitians came after me with their machetes. And one time we had made like conceptual design drawings for a new school, and we took in like a couple different. Each of us had our own design, and we kind of presented them to the school and the teachers and some of the students and kind of like community members. I had like a design charrette with them, so that was kind of amazing, just kind of see all their different reactions and seeing how appreciative they were to us. I think the one project I'd worked on is actually under construction right now, so I was there for the kind of like conceptual design and the kind of like schematic side phases, and then after I left, they were doing actual working construction documents, and I think now it's actually under construction. So I'd say it was very rewarding. I mean, it kind of gave me a whole new kind of outlook on exactly what architecture can do for people. One new building in a community can not only be a school but be a community center and kind of give everyone a brand new sense of what their community can be.